I wanted to ask, like, are any of your family members or friends Army?
Yeah, so I kind of, when I fell down the hole, I kind of took down like 6 other people with me at the same time.
Yes.
So a lot of times I feel bad about it, but then it's been like the best 2 or 3 years of my life. And we're like we have such a like close relationship because like adding the BTS dynamic with it. So it's been really fun.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Serious power.
Mine, I've seemed to take not so many friends. Like we moved out here a couple of years ago. And surprisingly, it's hard to make friends out here. People are kind of like, I shouldn't say it's hard, but it's, you know, they're acquaintances. I have a couple of friends here and there, but I took my sister and surprisingly, I took my dad.
I took my dad.
My dad is absolute Army. And every time a new song comes out and every time a video comes out or there's something on the TV, he calls me and says, Janice, are you going to come over and watch this with me?
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, Dad.
That's so cute.
He really wanted to come to the concert with us. He can't because he's watching my furrow because my husband has to work. But he really wanted to come, and there was this whole elaborate plan. He's like, okay, I want to dye my hair like V because I like the color, and you have to do purple, Janice. And I'm like, okay, Dad.
That's amazing.
That's so cute.
And my sister is diehard Army now. She wasn't originally. She goes, I don't understand why, you know, what your obsession is with this, and just doesn't make any sense. And then I started talking about it, and then she started looking into it, and she's like, I'm done. That's it. How do I get into this, and what do I have to do? And now she's in it fully. Like we are, you know, we'll wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning when an album gets released and squeal over it for an hour and then go back to sleep.
Yeah. Yes. That's the best.
We do that all the time. Yeah, Sammy, you're on the same time zone as me. You understand that, right? Like, and you try to sleep, and you're like, I can't do it.
And then we're like, okay, time for bed. Wait, have you stayed up for award shows yet? Or
Yes. I am dedicated, man. What award show was it? When it was Jin's birthday.
Okay, Mama.
Yeah, for sure.
Usually
all night. I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
I set an alarm at 9 o'clock to take a nap, and then I wake up at 1:30 to see them walk the red carpet, and then leave the stream on, and like just I'm in and out of consciousness. I'm like, are they performing yet? And it's usually it's like 4 o'clock a.m. that they come on, right?
Yeah.
And this past Mama, I think I met up at a friend's house. So there's like 3 or 4 of us, and we're at a friend's house at like 2 a.m. in the morning. We're like, we're ready for this. Grab the snacks. They perform, and at 4 or like close to 5 a.m. we're all cracked out, but we're so excited because BTS just performed like for 35 minutes. It was amazing, and it ends, and we drive home. It's like the sun is out. It's a different walk of shame, but it's
so
it feels
great.
good.
I love it. I did that exact same thing for what was it? I think it was Bang Bang Con.
Yeah.
We went to bed at like 7 and woke up at 1, and we had like there were 3 of us, me and my sister, and then a friend of mine via I think we were Zoom or FaceTime, something like that. And we had all 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we had like 6 different devices going all at once. We had the TV, the computer, the iPad, both phones. I mean, we were like, and it was that same thing. We stayed up all night. I made it till 4 o'clock until I was like, I could make it.
The Bang Bang Con, the concerts, right? Yeah. I tried my best to stay up too. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, wait. Was it Bang Bang Con? That was the one. No, the one that we tried to stay up all night was
it was probably the 2-day Bang Bang Con.
Yes.
Yeah, the concert.
Yes. It was that one where it was all the concerts all in a row. Yeah, that one. We like almost made it. Almost. But I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Just couldn't.
I think the first 3 concerts, the first 3 concerts, your energy is like really high. It's, you know, like super high. You're like, every time they start a new song, you're like, oh my God, this is the best song. And then like towards the 4th one, you're like,
Is it done yet?
I think
Your
my body's
bottom
giving
gets just a little lower. You're like,
Like,
yay. Oh, it's too funny.
what about you? Family members that are into BTS? Aika?
Oh, I thought you were asking Gigi. I'm sorry.
No, I'm asking you. If you have any family members that.
So my little sister she's 10. She used to sit next to me and watch me watch stuff. So she naturally became
That's
one as
awesome.
well. Yeah. My friends, I have a couple friends who became armies as well. Originally they were like, I guess they were into, I don't know what happened. It's not my fault, but somehow they became army. They were into many groups, but lately they've been, into BTS more. So they're more into, army and BTS than others. It's not my fault, I promise. I didn't say anything. It just happened.
Listen, you can take it and own it because it's probably the best thing to have ever happened to them.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, it's their responsibility. It's not mine, but
I get it. You don't want to shoulder that because you're like, I will spend my money and I will stay up
yeah.
at 4 a.m. to do this, but
Yeah,
don't make me responsible for yours.
it's on you.
Oh God, it's funny. I contribute so much money, and some of it, like, I literally will be like, oh, this is beautiful, open it, and then stick it on my shelf and be like, I'm just gonna admire it from afar and know that I contributed and made it possible for them to continue their global domination and the spread of love and joy through the world.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Are any of your family members or friends in real life army?
Yeah, my little sisters, she actually came with me to all of the concerts. So it's been like a nice bonding experience together. And we were supposed to go for the one in Orlando, or here in Florida. But yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
For me, my family's in a weird kind of place where they're very supportive because they know how much they mean to me. So they're like, oh yeah, those are those guys that you like and everything. I just moved here recently, and I'm near my sister and my niece, and I immediately started getting my niece into listening to BTS. So she's my baby army in training. So, but I think when she discovered BT21, she's 8. So when she discovered BT21, she became kind of a solo Chimmy stan, and so I guess. But she still enjoys the MVs with me, and she's really fond of chicken noodle soups.
So you're saying she ditched army for Unistar? Now she's
Yeah, she's a Unistar fan. I don't even think she knows that she has a fandom name now. I should tell her that.
Glenn?
Well, for me, it's a never-changing situation. I know a lot of armies in real life, but I'm not really particularly close with any of them.
Really? Do they know like that you're part of one in an army, part of this group, or?
Not really. Not really. That's not something I actually tell that much to them, especially those who are on Twitter. There are 2 friends that know, but they don't actually know much about it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it.
Interesting. Larissa?
No, I don't really have anyone either. Just one friend she likes BTS, but she likes many different groups. So I think she doesn't understand what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I get that.